Welcome to 5 Minute Friday, everybody, where we share our best tips and tricks to help you get just a little bit better every week. Eddie, what you got, man?
You should read more.
Thank you.
Things we know, right?
I do know this.
Listen to this.
Okay.
All right, reading an hour a day is only 4% of your day. But that 4% will put you at the top of your field within 10 years.
Interesting.
So if you were to read that long per day for 10 years, your knowledge base will grow to a place where you should be top of field.
But I have questions, though.
I'm sure.
I have a lot of questions, though. What genre? Like, what genre specific? Are we talking like self-help book? Are we talking like fiction? Like, can I read The Martian over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Like, does that count? Does it have to be physics books? Because if that's the case, I'm totally out.
All right, so I'm going to stop the hijack here because
ADHD
it's going to just
books?
Kill the potency of anything that we're going to say in this 5 minutes and say, yeah, I would think there's a caveat here. Dingus, as you like to call me. You have to read well, but the act of reading, read gooder.
I have to read gooder
than you currently do. Now, I do have kind of, this isn't a hack. This is well known, but recently Spotify's put a bunch of books on premium. Everand's another one, Audible.
Whoa. Spotify is allowing you to read books, or listen to books now?
Yeah. Yes, you know this. I taught you something.
Wait, no, I thought you had to pay for them.
If you're on premium, I believe you get the books. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're fact checking.
I've listened to Comfort Crisis and Scarcity Brain by
freaking serious?
Michael Easter on there.
Really? Yeah. Comfort Crisis? All right, I really want to.
I don't have a long commute, and you definitely don't want to turn off the Construction Brothers podcast. But if you were to,
it's locked for me.
There are a lot of good books out there.
It's locked for me. I need to figure this out.
Yeah, you need to figure this out.
Anyway.
So if I've misquoted, maybe I've landed in some sort of alternate universe where I'm the only one that has Spotify books, but
I'm a little jealous right now.
Yeah, audiobooks, man.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay. Boom.
Well, I know that, but when you click on them, do you not have a little lock next to it? Because I've got a little...
No, there's no
What?
Lock. Included in premium is what it says. Included in premium.
What the heck, man?
Boom. So I use that on my 15-minute commute to knock books out. I've listened... This is... fourth month of the year. I've got 15-minute commute. I'm on my third book there. I've also read a couple physically because I try to dedicate a little bit of time. So I think that just by cobbling reading time together throughout the day, maybe you don't hit an hour, but anything would be better than the zero that you maybe do.
Does it count if it's an audiobook? So if we were to measure our intelligence quotient by the end of 10 years, and you listened only to audiobooks, but I just devoured physical books, like not like physically ate the book, but like read a book.
Yes.
Like, who would be smarter by the end of that? That's what I want to know.
Well, if we both did it in the car,
how would we test that?
You would be measurably deader. So
that's fair.
I'm not advocating for not reading. I am saying that there is time to be capitalized on, which you already do.
Am I putting down...
You got a podcast going right now.
Yeah, am I putting down audio learning? No. Audio is the bestest way to learn things.
Obviously.
It's the best.
Yes.
It's the greatest. All right. It's amazing. It's everything. But there is a part of me that wonders if you would be smarter if you actually read the book versus listened to it.
I do think that there is something to reading.
Do you think if we wrote a book that we could...
Certainly brain science that would say that actually reading the book physically would be a better thing.
If we wrote a book, would people get more out of it than listening to our idiocy?
Absolutely not. Nobody ever published this. Nobody.
Are you serious? You don't think we could get a book published?
If we self-published, we could get a book published because nobody would have any control over it. We could just do it. So maybe.
Maybe we could get a loan from somebody. I hear that works out really well.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Let's
go
into
you should do that.
Mountains of debt to self-publish our books.
Mountains of self-publishing debt. I'm not doing that thing.
Why not?
Because it sounds dumb, man. And I've read too many books that tell me to not do those things.
You've read
I asked
too many
myself,
books
would
that
an
say
idiot do
don't
that?
write a book.
No, just books that say don't do dumb things.
I love
That's
how
the self-help genre. Don't do dumb things. That's part of that. Then you got the fiction genre. Don't down on fiction books either. I mean,
I'm not downing on fiction books at all, man. Fiction
The
books
Martian
are
in particular. The Martian.
freaking amazing book.
Killed that book over Christmas break.
Amazing book.
Killed it. And I'm still kind of waiting on getting into the sequel.
Artemis. I didn't really get into Artemis that much.
No. Not Artemis.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Okay,
yes.
Project Hail Mary is legit.
Okay.
It's so creepy and awesome.
On the list, want to read it, and I
Yes.
want to read it. I don't want to listen to that one. I'm rereading
No,
it.
that one's worth reading.
Yes.
I read that one too.
So,
Yeah.
don't down on the fiction books.
No.
I really do have a new love for that.
Yeah.
I didn't always read fiction. I was
Yeah.
always like, I got to get better. Therefore, I have to bludgeon myself with nonfiction books and
Biographies and stuff
biographies
like that. Yeah,
and things that I've read, like just epically slow. And it kind of stifles. Another reading tip is if the book sucks, put it down.
You don't have to.
There are a lot of books out there.
Yeah.
Like, don't waste your time on a bad book. Give it the 50 pages or whatever you're kind of thinking. Get rid of it.
I'm calling you out right now, man.
What?
I'm calling you the frick out right now. You know why?
Why?
That is your wife's advice, sir. You need to give credit where credit is due. Christy, you're welcome. This is why I'm the favorite brother-in-law.
I do give all reading advice, all reading recommendations, and all reading things. That's my wife, 100%.
She's the real book nerd. My wife too.
Yeah,
they're both bookish. How did
I have no idea.
bookish,
No idea.
Is bookish offensive?
I don't think Christy would be offended by that.
Cook, I need you to fact check me and remove that if that is going to offend our wives.
If it's offensive,
Because I don't want to hear about it.
I
personally, yeah.
I would love to be called like a book nerd.
I mean, too. Yeah, me too, for sure.
I would love that because that means that I am well read, something I aspire to be, but I'm not really. My wife, well read, reads like the wind.
Yeah.
I don't read fast.
No, I don't
So I'll
know.
never be well read. It takes me forever.
I get
because
so distracted.
I read slowly.
I get so distracted. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's
bad.
a discipline. I really do think that part of it is a learned thing where you have to sit with it a lot, right? And kind of learn how to do that. But you get the audiobook hack. You know, if you can't sit still, you don't have any choice, man. You're sitting in your truck seat. You gotta just drive from here to there. You might as well put on 15 minutes. And then all you have to worry about is your kids complaining at you.
Or you could have clicked on this podcast in hopes that you were going to learn something today.
Don't turn off podcasts.
But then
Unless
you
they're really great
realized,
books.
however many minutes into this we are currently, that, wow, this was the most amount of time I've ever wasted in the history of my life. Like,
in order for two imbeciles to tell me to read
just
books.
say read freaking books.
Go read a book.
Just read a book, bro.
But don't turn off the podcast.
I love that we have taken 10 minutes
Have we?
to describe that people should freaking read.
Reading is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just a good lesson. I think the people will like it. I don't know that at all. Now I'm really insecure, Tyler. I don't
Butterfly
know.
in the sky.
Are we going to air this?
Oh
Oh man, I am like
reading Rainbow.
sitting in my 4th grade class.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Listen, hey, all right. If you guys have any complaints or anything like that, you can shove them up your butt. Okay. Go have a good week. Go build something awesome.